Hi guys, this is Fox Chase here for another video. Now, I might be playing Minecraft, but I'm going to be talking about something that I actually was not expecting myself to talk about on this channel. But I don't know. Me and my girl, we actually watch a lot of the Amazing Digital Circus. So recently, we watched through 1 to 7, watching all the episodes, and I kind of wanted almost like theory breakdown of my thoughts of the show and what I think is going to happen. So there's no script in this. I'm literally just talking. I really wish it wasn't raining in Minecraft. It's very depressing. But back to the point. I wanted to say my theories and thoughts about it. So I guess I'll just start with the one I've been thinking about the most. Is what will be really happening in this episode 7 and episode 8. Now, as recording it, we still have one more post that Glitch needs to do, because we have 4 of the pictures of Jax, Ragatha, Kinger, Pomni. Is it Gingle? I remind myself that one meme. It's like, I got a pran of Kingles. I just cannot say the name right for Zubal's friend. I just cannot remember it. Is it Gingle? I think it's just Gingle. I'm probably going to get absolutely blasted that it's not the name, but basically, what my theory is that the final photo, I'll kind of be going down the list of all my thoughts, but I think the final photo is going to show Kane, because obviously that's the last character, and everything in the background of all the photos, it has Kane's arms. I originally thought they were pipes from the circus, but they're actually Kane's arms, and you can see, obviously, Zubal's getting grabbed by one of them, and the other one's holding the CNA computer, most likely the ones that the people have been getting trapped on. And I'm wondering what his almost glitched form or abstracted form is going to look like. And people are wondering, oh, abstracted, how would he get abstracted? My understanding is, I've seen a huge theory about this. It's almost completely proven, of the Bubble Boy theory. I've been watching so much stuff, so I kind of want to put my own take on everything as well as people's takes on it. But apparently, Bubble, which has not been really a character, you always see them in almost every single episode. They're not touched upon, and everyone's thinking that it's a virus and that it will, take over the circus, or do something to Kane, mess him up. But I honestly think it'll be a virus, and you can see him in the episode trailer. He's just popping all the bubbles of Bubble, and it seems like there's going to be a lot to do with that. Other things is my actual theory, like a theory I have came up with personally, and that was the what CNA is. So not what it is, but the characters. So you literally got Cain and Abel. That's what CNA stands for. If that's probably very obvious, but I've not heard anyone realize, unless I've not really incorporated it, that in the episode 7, when that mannequin character revealed its name of Abel, that no one realized, as of my knowledge, and I'm watching these videos, that's literally one of the names in the main company. And the other one is Cain, which that one has also really struck me like, why has no one talked about this? And this is my personal theory. Abel was Scratch, and when Abel got abstracted, or not abstracted, erased in the last episode, episode 7, and Cain, removed him, he dropped a little, pocket thing that you put pictures in, and there's a hot dog in there. And I laughed when I saw that. I thought it was just some random thing. But then, if you go back to episode 4, the Spudsies, when they're at the restaurant, you could see on the menu that there's a hot dog on the menu, just like in the little thing. And what is on the package of the hot dog? It is Scratch. And I forgot, I've not rewatched it to see this part of what Abel says when he opens it and looks at the picture. I think he says it's an old friend, but I don't know about that. But why this has to deal with, Cain and Abel and all that, is I honestly think that when everyone, or the first people that were in the circus, which was Kane, which was the first, Kinger, and then some others, but I think it was Kane, oh my god, I can't think of names right now. Kinger, so it's Kane, Kinger, I cannot think of names. It's Queenie, I've never thought about that, and Scratch. And there's other ones in there, the random ones that not really talked about. But, and also the 7th episode, he says Scratch to first abstraction. I'm thinking that Scratch, and just like Kinger, they were CNA employees, and when Abel was showing like the plan to escape and how they're in pods, you can see in the bottom right of the image that they are in they're on the paper, and Kinger is still on there, but everyone's scratched out. And as well, Kaufmo was on the list of CNA people, so I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure Scratch was Abel, and Abel was one of the main people of the company. But then you're like, okay, well, Kane for the longest time has been known as an AI, and I think that's correct. Kane is an AI, but what my theory is Kane, in the CNA stance, was an actual person, which many people say it's not, it's an AI, but morally what I think it is I think he was a real person that was the first to go in the game, and what that he's created with the company. And since he was the first, it controlled him the most, took everything away from him. And when the other people were coming in, his memories were basically completely wiped, except for maybe his humanity. And just as the kind of like the little 1920s style like intro for the episode 8 trailer, it's a lover without a heart. So he's so interested and curious about his guests because he was just like one of them. He was just like the characters you see that will come in the circus. And even Abel says that Kane's cannot leave, just like the others. And I just think that's just really cool how I just think that he actually is a human, was a human, and was probably the top of the company, actually owned it probably, and he got himself trapped first in the game by testing it, as well as everyone else. And, he now rules over the circus just like over his own company. But what he lost was everything. He lost all of his memories and everything. And why in all the episodes he's addicted to the CNA office. He's so curious about the outside world so he can make his guests give what they want, because all he wants is to make his guests happy. He is a loving person in the sense of cares so much and absolutely adores his guests, even though it seems like he's torturing them. He's just trying to find the best ways to make his guests happy, and I think that means digging through their brains, literally through their files as their characters, but in doing so makes them abstract and will basically make them abstract, and he sends them to the cellar, even though that the characters know or think they know that he knows what he's doing. In reality, he has no idea. He has no clue that he is causing them to abstract, or maybe he does, but to a certain extent. For example, Scratch, the first abstraction, he messed with way too much, and I think he realized that if he did too much at once, he could make them abstract immediately. But if you wait or do little by little, you can, get away with it where they won't abstract, but eventually they will, which he thinks that why they do later is they do. And even when they abstract, in the first episode, when Kaufmo does, he doesn't even seem to even care or realize, which I think it's just him not realizing how that was a real person. He just looks at it as a guest to please and do. And I honestly just think that what's going to be happening in this episode is Kane's going to be at his breaking point. And I don't know what they're going to do, but I hope, this sounds stupid, I hope he just completely, like, I don't know, almost turns into, like, this creature of the abstracted. And it's, like, his last-ditch effort to, like, get him and, like, please his guests as much as he can. And, I don't know. I just think that the very last episode is going to be something like this, which I've seen another theory where it's the Soma theory. It's like this game where you're a player that is, I think, like on a dying, like on the planet, and you need to go to a satellite, and you clone yourself, and you have to look at your other self that is confused, your copy, because you just get copied to a new body and your old self is there confused and wondering what's happening. In the very end of the game, you send yourself to the space station, but you stay there because you're not close enough and you're not there. And people are really saying that in the first episode, when you don't see Pomni's body with the VR headset still on and that it's just an empty chair, that it's doing a theory of when people put on the headset, they can take it off. They can leave. But what it does is copy their whole memory into the headset and make a second version of themselves in the game, acting like they still can't leave. They cannot go anywhere. And I think that is a really cool theory, but also very, very depressing. If at the very end of the series, all the characters you cared about, in reality, they're fine in a sense. Like, the actual people are fine. Even the owners, like Cain and Abel, all that. But they're just, like, other side of them, exactly like them, is in an unescapable digital circus. So, that was a really cool one. I hope it's not correct. Gooseworks does an amazing job with their story and stuff. And if it was that conclusion, I would say it'd be amazing, but I think the honest conclusion is, obviously, there will be abstractions in this coming episode 8. My theory is Zubul, most likely. Cain has always really disliked Zubul or try to understand them, but then he just can't. And I think possibly Gangle or Ragatha. People are really saying Jax, but I heard Goosework says that the two main characters of the show is Pomni and Jax. There's no way Kinger will go. He's just too important, I think, to the story, even though he's not a main character. But I don't know. I really just don't think Kinger is going to die. But one thing I believe, though, that will give us a hint, because Gooseworks loves this dude, small details. In the intermission time episode, intermission time in the Untitled video, it shows cakes and bowling balls getting dropped on characters. And people are saying the cakes are the people that Cain doesn't like, and the bowling balls is the people they do like. And those characters went on to, I think, went on Kinger, Pomni, but it didn't go on Zubul, Gangle, and I think Ragatha. So I think those characters will honestly be gone. Definitely Zubul in the next episode. I love all the characters in the show. I think the one character, other than Bubbles, that doesn't have a lot of, like, not screen time, because Gangle literally had a whole episode basically about her, is Gangle. I think that I wish the character had more lines, even though they're a very quiet character. But I absolutely love how the series is going, and yeah, I'm just really curious what this next episode is going to be. I just really hope they I don't know. I know they're going to explain a lot, but I've seen a lot of things where last episodes, episode 7, like, all these theories were disproven except for this Soma theory that people have been thinking about, and the bubble theory is pretty up there. But, yeah, I don't know. I just want to talk about this. I'm very sorry if my video was scrambled, that I had no script. I'm literally recording this at like an 8:30 at night, and I have a busy day tomorrow. But, yeah, I just wanted to record this, but I hope you guys have a good one. And if you want me to post more content like this, actually talking about the Amazing Digital Circus, I'm fully up for it. I definitely will maybe even do a breakdown video of the thing. If this gets popular, which I see a lot of it gets popular, these videos, I will do more. I'm fine with that. I'm morely a Minecraft guy, if you can tell. This is my Minecraft world. It is fully survival. This is off topic from the video, but this is my Minecraft world. I've been on here for day counter 43,231 days, and it's been 5 years. It's been a lot, and you can see I'm on my realm right now, fully survival. And man, my world's huge. I do have a world tour video if you want to see that. It's the most recent video on my channel. And I've been doing live streams. I'm on the 22nd one right now, but I will be live streaming tomorrow. I do a lot Sundays. Those are the longest streams, like 6 to 8 hours, maybe even a little bit less, but sometimes even more. But if you guys want to see more of these videos, comment down below what you would want to see. Definitely will be a lot of Minecraft, but if you want more of this, comment down below. But I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.